Hello everyone, Mike with Newfound Past here with your Friday What Sold video. We have 25 items. I have 23 that sold on eBay and 2 that sold on Bonanza. I've had people ask, and I do sell across most platforms. I've just recently geared up my Poshmark store, still working on that. And I've already sold something on there, but that'll be for a sold video in the next week or two. But yeah, this first item here was part of that failed auction experiment. I listed these. These are all leather Chuck Taylor All-Star low tops in really good condition. I only paid a few dollars for these, so it wasn't that much risk. Had this little white mark on them, but other than that, they were in really good condition. But they sold for $9.99 plus shipping, so so got was $18.49 all in. I mean, not terrible, but I only made a few dollars off these. And it's all on up to you whether you want to do the buy it now or the auction route. I mean, depends. Sometimes it depends on the item, but yeah, I'm not doing auctions anymore. Next we have the Wild Unknown Tarot card deck. This was in one of my haul videos. Don't know which one, but I remember my wife got this in late May sometime. And this sold really quickly for $29.99 plus $7.25 shipping. She only paid $1 or $2 for it, as is usually the case with our stuff. But this had significant interest from the moment I listed it from people overseas. I don't know why, but I was just bombarded with questions and stuff from people from Australia, and ended up selling to someone in Europe through the global shipping program. So yeah, whatever reason, it sold really quickly. It made it, $29.99 plus $7.25 shipping. So next we have this, in June, sold this LL Bean wool sweater. It's called a Fisherman Bird's Eye sweater, made in Norway. It's wool. Yeah, pretty good condition. No, with these types of sweaters, you really have to keep an eye out for thread pulls and holes and stuff. Yeah, check that out. Made in Norway. 80% wool, 20% rayon. It's a tall, large. But only paid a couple dollars for this. Like normal, it sold for $35 plus $8.50 shipping in June. So yeah, $43.50 all in. Really good sale. Another pack of these Rolodex cards. I picked up four of these at one time. Check that out. 4, and all of them have sold. $16.79 plus $4.80 shipping. Next I have this Lego case. I had this for a while. It's questionable whether I would get any more of these or not. I mean, I only paid $1 or $2 for it, and it took a while to sell. $15 for it plus $9.85 shipping. The problem with these, I mean, they are durable. What you could do, and it's questionable, it just depends on how you pack. You could wrap this in a packing paper and ship it, because it is hard plastic. But I prefer to box things, and I boxed this, and finding a box to fit this was rather difficult. But it sold, and what's that, $24.85 all in, so not terrible. Another piece of this industrial surplus that I got. Had 2 of these, and both of them have sold. I'm in for all these at $5 or less each. These are, like I said, industrial, just supplies that was auctioned off, and this is a relay, some type of overload relay, and it sold. It was long tail. I had it for a long time. You can tell by the crappy picture. But it sold for $70 plus $7.90 shipping, $77.90 all in. So, like I said, I'm a slow dime, so I don't mind hanging on to that. And eventually got $70. Next, we have this Louisville Stoneware Derby City mug. It's just a really cool hand painted mug. We got this typically, just like all of our other mugs. 99% of the mugs, if you watch our haul video, we pay from 35 cents to $1.50 for. Usually we pay about 75 cents per mug. and this one is in that territory. It was 50, 75 cents. And you know, we got $22.24 all in for this. In really good condition. No spoon stir marks, the whole deal. Check that out. Stamped, made in USA. Just a really nice mug. This Pendleton 100% wool shirt, this sold also with the global shipping program, and the person that bought it was not happy. They said it didn't fit. I provided measurements, so I don't know what the deal was, but we worked out a deal. I gave him a little bit of money back. Could have been a scammer, I have no idea, but you know, with the global shipping program, I could have just said too bad, because basically with global shipping program, once eBay accepts it and sends it on, it's on eBay at that point. But I still like to keep my customers happy, and I only paid a couple bucks for this, so you know, gave them a little bit of money back, and you know, keep the customers happy and just move on. It's not like it was a lot of money. So, had this for a while, this IROC hat. It was a Dodge checker flag True Value 1994 hat. New with defects. New. I've had this so long I don't even remember what I put in there. Appears new without tags. Has the one small spot stain on the front. Please refer to pictures. Yeah. So yeah, there it is. Yeah, I took a picture close up for it. Just a little bitty dot. I probably picked this hat up for 50 cents or $1. You know, the most I pay for hats usually is about $3. But this sold for $10 plus $6.70 shipping, so $16.70 all in. I have a couple of bins full of hats. I think I have most of my hats listed now, but I don't know. Honestly, there could be some hidden in the garage. I don't know. Oh, this was really neat. This two-piece tracksuit, Under Armour. This was the Tuskegee Naval ROTC version. I also have a University of Auburn suit just like this. Got them both at the same time. So obviously someone was, you know, in the Navy ROTC or whatever. Maybe was an instructor and you know, transferred institutions. Because Auburn, and I'm pretty sure Tuskegee's in Alabama as well. You know, Auburn's in Alabama, so you know, probably someone just, you know, transferred institutions and donated this stuff. But this sold fairly quickly. I only paid, I probably paid $6 or $7 for this set, and it sold for $49.99 plus $8.50 shipping. So that was a really, really good sale. I always love it when I can get $50 for something. You know, the only thing better is getting $100 for something, right? Oh, check that out, Navy. Yep, really cool. Sold a FootJoy piece. I got this Dry Joys by FootJoys. It's a half zip blue, double extra large, short sleeve pullover, just bread and butter type of item. Probably paid $4 or $5 for it. No club, is there a club on it? No, no club affiliation embroidered, just the FootJoy embroidery. Yeah, sold $29.99 plus $7.25 shipping. What a horrible picture. I paid just a couple bucks for this at my usual half-price thrift store. This planetarium. This is a Spanish toy, and I had it for a while. Of course, I probably wouldn't buy it again, but you know, made after fees, you know, good about 14 bucks or so off of it. Pain to ship again is big. Somebody in Florida bought this, so $30.40 all in on it. So not terrible, but not great. Bang for the buck. When it's not really what I had into it, you know, if I had $5 into it, it doesn't really matter, but this thing was big and it took up a lot of space, and the return on investment wasn't great, so I just probably wouldn't do it again. Next, this Ralph Lauren equestrian women's barn jacket coat. Really no comps on this when I looked this up, but some similar stuff, but not anything exact. Excuse me. But this was just really neat, in really good condition. The person that bought this was really happy to get it. They left feedback immediately, and yeah, probably paid $3-4 for it, and it sold for $25 plus $7.90 shipping. This was in one of our haul videos recently, probably a haul video 2-3 videos back, and it sold really quick. This Road King belt buckle. I paid just $2 or $3 for this. at AmVets, I'm fairly certain. It has this on the back, to a professional driver and Road King, and I'm pretty sure this went with global shipping program as well. I sell, there's, some people hate global shipping program, mostly the buyers because the fees are so high. But for sellers, the global shipping program makes things so easy. You know, I haven't sold internationally where I had to fill out the stuff in a long time, but back in the day you had to fill out customs forms and actually take things to the post office, and it was just a hassle to sell internationally. Now, with the global shipping program, I do it just like I do a domestic package. It gets sent to Kentucky. My mail carrier picks the packages up right here from my house, and he's a great guy. And yeah, I don't have to go to the post office. I don't have to fight Northern Virginia DC traffic. It's great. Another SkinCeuticals thing. This was a regimen for problematic skin. It was sealed in the wrap, and it had what was in it on the back. If you don't know the story about this SkinCeutical stuff, I got just a ton of it in the bags that I buy at thrift stores every once in a while. And I paid about $50 for all the bags, and I ended up making over a couple $1,000s on all the SkinCeutical stuff. So go back and watch some of the other sold videos and haul videos, and yeah, it's really cool stuff. This one sold really quickly, this Nike Arsenal, the soccer club, the football, long sleeve jacket. Again, this is another global shipping program thing, sold really quick, $29.99 plus $7.90 shipping. Picked this up for $3 or $4, kind of like normal. It was in good shape. It took a while to get that delivered because it was part of the global shipping program, but yeah, they were happy with it, and I was happy with the sale. You guys remember this from my haul video? I got this at Goodwill for 75% off. I paid about $7 for this after the discount, and there was like 0 comps, nothing. So I had to just guess, and shipping on this was a beast because it's huge. I did not box this, and I told the people I wasn't going to box it. I wrapped it in a triple layer moving paper and taped it up really well, slapped a label on it, and it sold super quick for $60 plus $13.50 shipping. This actually sold to a town right over from me. I think it went to Alexandria, Virginia. And as you can see right here, we're in Woodbridge, but we're right across the river from Lorton, and Alexandria is just north of Lorton. So it sold locally, got to the person in a day. Yeah, I paid my $6 or $7 and made a good profit off that. Next we have these Rubbermaid. This is a box of 6 32-gallon trash can lids, and they were red. Had these for a while. Actually, my wife picked these up before I had transitioned out here, where I was still back in our other state, wrapping up the sale of the house and moving of the stuff, and she had found this thrift store we're now regulars at, and she picked these up, and these were brand new. She paid like $5 for this whole box. Had these for a long time, but they sold for $45 plus $20.20 shipping. Again, this box, I didn't double box this. I taped this box up and slapped a label on it, just like how they shipped it when they sold it. Next we have this another horrible picture, this Hartzell 8 cassette holder. Excuse me. My throat's getting a little scratchy. I only paid $1 or $2 for this, maybe even less than $1. It's hard to tell if I would do this again. This stuff does sell though. It's long tail, obviously. You can tell from the picture. I had this for a while. But it was small, compact, and somebody eventually bought it for $7.69 plus $7.25 shipping. Probably would not buy this again, especially with how picky I'm being recently in my storage and the levels my stores are getting. I'm up to 3 stores now. I have my main store that has about 1,000 items in it. I I have my second store that has about 250 items in it, and I'm probably going to transition that store up to the 1,000 item mark. And I just opened a third store, and I already have about 30 or 40 items on it. And my thought process is, you just don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like, you never can tell what will happen. Like, if eBay got mad at me for my main store and shut it down, I would be scrambling, what to do, how to do. Since I have 3 stores, I have these other 2 stores I'm building up and get their selling limits unlimited like my first store, and have that ability and that flexibility is what you need. Like I said, never put all your eggs in one basket. Also have some items on Amazon, Poshmark, Etsy, and I'm always diversifying. And you should think about it too if you want to do this full time like I do. Next we have this really cool Boeing E6 clenched fist lightning bolt cup. I paid 50 cents for this, 35 cents, 50 cents for this, and this was a super cool vintage cup. This one sold pretty quickly. Pretty sure it was only up a week or two, and check that out. Just so cool. Always keep an eye out for those vintage cool stuff. If you see something that catches your eye, looks cool, check it out, look it up. Thing about looking things up though, like this had no comps. Nothing. There was nothing to go on this. But I just thought it was the neatest thing in the world. And it sold super quick for 18 bucks plus $7.25 shipping. Could I've gotten a few more dollars? Who knows? No comps. But I've set the market now. If you find one, price it at 20 bucks and see what happens. I know I will. Okay, over to Bonanza. Rarely sell things on Bonanza, but I have it open because it's easy. It's free. They take a little bit of higher commission than eBay, but I was just talking about diversification. Basically, Bonanza makes it super easy. They just pull all my eBay transactions over. I don't have to do a thing. So I was like, it's kind of a no-brainer. I sold this Middleton Irish whiskey box on Bonanza. It was empty, of course, but it had the certificate of authenticity in the box with the distillery invitation in the box, and that's what made this box pricey. These boxes generally, I think I have another one listed, and they only sell for $25 or $30 if it's just the box. But this one had this in it. It's an invitation to the distillery in Ireland with the certificate of authenticity. So imagine somebody maybe going to Ireland or something and be like, hey, buy this and go and have maybe a taste test at this distillery. It's pretty cool. So yeah, only paid a couple bucks for that and got $98.99 plus shipping for that. So really, really, really good sale. Next on Bonanza is a SkinCeuticals thing. I've sold most of this, 99% of it on eBay, but this one sold on Bonanza for $124.60. Awesome sale. And next we have, this is on my second eBay account. We have this Pittsburgh Pirates 1970s pillbox hat. This is from like the Willie Stargell area, the We Are Family Pittsburgh Pirates. Really cool. I found this at Salvation Army. Had it a while. Sold for $29.99 plus $4.45 shipping. I probably would have priced this a little bit higher, but it had some of that staining on it right there. And I did not want to wash this. This was so vintage that I didn't want that fabric to just like disintegrate. So I sold it as it is with that staining. Still sold $30 plus $4.45 shipping. Next we sold this Tepco Navy custard cup. Pretty cool. This was a heavy duty little cup. We only gave like a quarter for. I lagged on listing this. I only took 3 pictures. Check that out. But I lagged on listing it. When I finally listed it, it sold almost instantly. So, you can list. The name of the game is listing. You got to list. $17 plus $7.25 shipping. Alright, last thing, we have this one also sold instantly. This really didn't have any comps. My wife picked this up for like $1. And this is a Bungalow 360 Shark bag purse, and it was kind of a big kind of carry-all bag. Yeah, I listed this and it sold, I'm pretty sure within the hour of me listing it. So I may have been low on it. And like I said, when there's no comps, who knows? There was other bags by this brand, but not this exact pattern. But you know, 15 bucks plus 7.25 shipping instantly. So that's my 25 items that sold on eBay. You guys have any questions, please feel free. Comment in the comments section. Subscribe, like. Please visit my stores. I'll put it all in the description below. I have the 3 eBay stores. I have the Poshmark, Etsy, Bonanza. And I'll also put a link in the Patreon because, you know, every dollar helps, and anything you can give, we appreciate it for sure. My dogs and my kitties, we all appreciate it. And thanks, guys, and you guys have a great weekend. Get out there and source.